Hello, and welcome to CopTubeAmerica.com, where we teach you the elements of criminal law. We're on lesson number 52, threatening a state's witness. You cannot do that, guys. Hello, teens, 13 to 17. I hope you're keeping all your lessons in order. Do not hop around, okay? Because it's going to look like I'm playing with you guys, and I am not. All right? You guys who have kept things in order, starting from plotting to planning to now, lesson number 52, threatening a state's witness. Now, you say, oh, she's a lot of fun. Who said that? No, I'm not. I'm just tickled that you guys have come this far. Wow. I mean, parents are going to be excited. Everybody, they got to obey the law as well. Okay? But keep things in order. Take your tests. Okay? Please don't hop all around CopTube. There is further reading. There's flashcards and yes, you get to have the videos for 1 year. Okay? There's a handbook. There's a lot of things. Word search puzzles, and then we have Liz Simon, who's a certified teacher who will be teaching CopTube America courses, okay, from the perspective that you guys know, and she'll be testing too. She's helping. But if you get out of order and get out all sorts and all over the place, okay, that's not going to be cool. All right, so let's do things right. Now, after you get your certificate, or after you've gotten up, say let's take this for example. You have a little time on your hands. You want to take a little breather, and you're on lesson number 52. So you say, well, I'm gonna watch lesson number 52, and then I'm not going on to 53 or hop over to 60 trying to be nosy. No, stay in the road. Don't go all the way to 100. For what? No, you get all twisted. Like they do in college now. You can bounce around the campus, but you better stay in your own major. That's what they used to tell us. There's business don't need to be all the way over in the science lab. Okay, especially in your senior year. Now that your boyfriend or your girlfriend's over there. They don't want all of this menagerie, all this confusion. Alright, I'm trying to teach you guys order. Alright? So, say if you want to just go back and view lesson number 30 or 40 or 1, you can. You can refresh and do all that. You don't have to zip. But when you do things, go in order. And then you can go back and see the different videos. Okay? Is that okay with you guys? I hope it is. I hope it is. Okay? I don't want you to go ahead of me. Stay with me. All right? Because we're getting to know one another. All right? I don't want everybody to get a depiction of me. She's serious. She's real serious. And then someone to say, oh, no, she's a lot of fun. No, know what you know. We have grown together. We have developed a relationship. Pada ping and a pada poom. All right? So, what is threatening a state's witness? Well, look up the word threat. How dare anyone threaten anyone on this earth? Because a threat is intended to scare a person into what? Doing what you want them to do or doing something you don't want them to do. But the one giving the threat is the one who's trying to be in control. So know what you mean when you open up your mouth and say, I don't want nobody controlling me. What are you really saying? Love doesn't control anyone. I don't want to be under the control of love. No. All right? And you'd be singing that song, there I go, there I go, there I go. Pretty baby, you are the soul who snaps my control. Look up that song. Just a funny thing, but every time I'm near you, I never can behave. You give me a smile, then I'm wrapped up in your magic. People don't want the magic of love. That's not control. Music all around me, crazy music, music that keeps calling me so. very close to you. Turn me in your slave. No! Stop it! Because I know some people, oh, I didn't know that's what the control they were talking about. See, there's a lot to learn. We're talking about the control legally and the illegal control, living under the auspices of a threat or the trueness of a threat. A threat is to make you freeze, stop you from doing something, or make you do something. Oh, I don't like when folk threaten folk. Neither do the judges. Nah, you don't do that in America. I'm going to tell you that right now. And like some people like to say, don't threaten me, be about it. Okay? Now, I don't encourage fighting, but some threats will get people, they feel like rats trapped in a corner. They will get people to fighting. You will not threaten my child. My child will not be threatened by you. You're not going to tell my child to be quiet or else. How many times have y'all heard that? Stop threatening your little sister. Quit threatening your little brother. All right? Now watch this. The law says, do not threaten a state's witness. Please tell me, guys, that you have taken all of your pre-tests. Please. All of your post-tests up to now. Your final test. All right? Please tell me that. Please, don't get behind. And not cool. All right? Now listen. Let's move on into our lesson. Remember, these videos are not edited and they're not pre-recorded. Okay? No. I did not alter these videos at all. It's not a setup. I'm real. Sheeta Pow Pow. Yes, I am. Cute little names. All right? So, elements making up the crime of threatening a state's witness. And you definitely will hear from the judge. All right? 1, that you knowingly and maliciously, look up your words, please do, prevented the dissuaded or attempted to prevent or dissuade victim of a crime or a witness to a crime from 1, attending or testifying in any judicial proceeding, including grand juries. Don't mess with witnesses. State or federal. I don't care. I don't care. Don't get into the practice of it. Don't even talk about it. Leave them alone. And if somebody's bothering you and preventing you from a testimony or even showing up, written, recorded, otherwise, I don't care. Please let the judge or the bailiff or the clerk know. How? Through a letter, some type of communication. If you can't get yourself down to the courthouse. Even in school, they're like, you better not go to the principal's office. I don't care. I'll kick your butt. Do they have to tell you what they're going to do to you? No. Just a mere threat. Don't worry, we're in your corner. Now listen. Reporting a crime, all right, aiding in the prosecution process or aiding in the arrest process. Let me go over this again because there's a lot of people who have been threatened or feel as though they're going to be threatened. And people don't like that as well. All right? It says that you knowingly and maliciously prevented or dissuaded or attempted to prevent or dissuade victim of a crime or a witness to a crime from 1, attending or testifying in any judicial proceeding. 2, from reporting a crime. I said from reporting a crime that you out there threatening people, prevented or dissuaded. You better not. You better not tell it. I don't care if the cops come knocking on your door. You better not report that crime. As soon as they do, report it. And as soon as we arrest, they go, and tell officers, I want this person, go to the magistrate. Make sure you have a report because they could take your life next. Now you guys know how to do it. Threatening a state's witness, okay? Or aiding in the prosecution process. That means you may be called to testify in court to put this person away or this person to be punished under the law, okay? And they're trying to stop you. Somebody is. A mother, a father, somebody. You better not tell it. We won't be friends anymore. Then we just won't be friends. Because I got to go to court and I got to tell it. And I can't lie. All right? So I could end up locked away. That's how you talk to a person that's doing this. Or aiding in the arrest process. You can't get in the way of a person being arrested as well. All right? If somebody's threatening you, everybody knows to go to someone. You don't live under a threat. I don't care what the threat involves. Could be the taking away of a property. Could be taking away of your own life. Could be damaging a property or hurting you. Okay? Or hurting someone you love. Or taking something to someone else you love. It's a threat. A threat is a threat is a threat. Or threatening to fail you. Or a threat to get you suspended from school. Okay? They could be their favorite person. They just don't want you to testify for whatever reason. If you are a state's witness, you are protected under the law. But you got to tell us what's going on, and you better show up for court. Everybody who's a state's witness, we're going to come knocking on your door. Knock, 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 knocking on your door. Oh, yes. Show up for court and be on time. Because the judge likes to get things started so he can get home or she can get home early. They got a lot of paperwork to do. They got a lot of stuff to read. Okay? And don't be taking up the court's time. 3 years upwards to 5 years for this crime if you get into threatening a state's with. Don't threaten nobody. Don't even threaten a bug. Bug, don't you come here no more on my property or I'll crush you. No. You get into threatening a dog. I wish that dog would bite me. I wish you would bite me. Don't do it. You practice on your siblings, and then it moves elsewhere, or a parent starts threatening you. I'll do this if you don't do this. I will do this. I promise you I will. And it sounds, you can hear it. I've never known anything nice about a threat. All right? Now, I was the type of officer, when I was on them streets, I'm not threatening you. Cuffs is going on as I'm talking to you. Hello, how you doing today? Threaten to arrest you my behind. I don't threaten nothing. See, that's the thing. Cops get into threatening people, tell it. Go to internal affairs. I taught y'all that in the lesson when I was talking to entrapment, lesson number 50. All right? Cops better not be going around here threatening people. No, we're not allowed to do that. But cops do tell you, and if you're scared, you're scared. Okay? Have your Cop to America handbook on you and know what you know. Know what you know. You're going to need these laws, these elements. You're going to need everything. These fines and these penalties. Stuff to stay away from. You're going to need them. As long as you're here in the United States, these are our laws. And as long as you, yes, Lord, have breath in your lungs, you're going to need these laws. 7.1 million people, I keep telling you guys that, are caught up in the system. 70 million have criminal records because they did not know the law. For whatever reason, these laws were broken. Willingly, unwillingly, knowingly, unknowingly, intentionally, unintentionally. It matters not. They wish they'd have known what they knew. But we do have a little help coming from some judges. Okay, and hopefully one is in your state, and we're getting around the Mulberry Bush. Everybody's getting to loving cop to that because you make a wise choice to better your life, to get your Cop to America certificate. And there's nothing, let me tell you this. Your mother can forgive you for burning up the chicken if you just next time read about fried chicken. That means you started on a low medium fire, okay, You don't put all that flour and all that salt and all that pepper and then let the chicken burn. No, no. Ain't nothing worse than burnt chicken. That chicken was good. All right, so it's unnecessary. Okay, so people will forgive you if you get it right the second time. But if you're trying, but if you're not trying to, and you don't give two rats of a booty cootie, okay, how can they forgive you? How can they forgive you? You do have a right to better yourself. If you're one of the 70 million people here in the United States, there's only 317 million. That's a big number. Plus you add on, that's 78 million people caught up in the system. And wait a minute, I didn't even give you juveniles. They got records. Oh, so sad. Don't y'all think? But you're clean. You guys should not have any criminal record, and then they'll drop it at the age of 18, 16 in some states, 18 in others. When you get out there, that's it. Then you get an adult record. All right? Listen. 3 years upwards to 5 years for this crime. Penalties threatening a state's witness. Damages that occur in the cure will begin at $10,000. What can you do with $10,000 besides hand it over to a clerk? And plus cost score. A conspiracy charge can be added to most crime, which increase or may double your sentence. And trust me, the judge gonna try to squeeze this one as hard as he can, she can. Now listen, let's go on over here and get a little refresher course. Lisa, are you getting ready to read to us the months and the days and the years in the price check minutes? Yes, I am. Pray tell. It says 3 years, 36 months, 1,095 days. That's almost a college education. And people have done college in 3 years. All you got to do is be focused. I told you. All you have to do is see your work as sincere. Don't see yourself as a joke. And you can be successful. Yes, you can. You can do it. How many days? That is 1,095 days. Do you know some people have been locked up and earned their college education, but if they were free, they'd have never got it because they didn't know how to sit down. You can't run around with a book in your hand and be reading it and be successful at passing tests. That's what it's about. Come on, guys. Everybody love a smart, intelligent person. And plus, what is college about, too? Once you get that diploma, you are certified. They know what they know. No doubt about it. Cop 2 Mayor is going to give you a diploma to say that you passed those tests and you know what you know, that you have reviewed all 100 videos. And it's traced, it's marked. You can't skip over not one. Just go back and make sure you got all 100 and then apply for your diploma. Okay? And you will get your GPA. Okay? You'll get all that. Don't mess up. Come on, guys. How many minutes? Price check. 1,576,800 minutes. That's 3 years. Wouldn't you rather be running around on a college campus than be getting caught up and threatening anybody? Somebody teaches people how to threaten folk. Alright? That's a learned behavior that can be unlearned. That's 26,280 hours. You're going to be locked up. And you're going to be released with a record to show that you go around threatening people. Don't do it. Just keep your mouth quiet. Just chill. What's 5 years? Ooh. 5 years is 60 months, 1,825 days. Price check. This is hefty. 2,628,000 minutes. Remember I told you got to watch that. So if they gave you a clock, and you said, man, I can't wait till I get out. You should have never been in. I can't wait till I get off punishment. You should have never done wrong. It's real simple. I don't know how. I'm not a perfect human being, but I do understand the madness. Don't do it. You won't suffer the consequences. Okay? It's the same as run faster than everyone else. You get the ribbon. Real simple. Okay? In hours is 43,800 hours. Wow. That's a lot. Is it worth it? That's what you have to determine. Threatening a state's witness, threatening someone who is about reporting crimes, okay, aiding in arrest process, prosecution process, and testifying and attending judicial proceedings, okay, is it worth it? You got $10,000 or you want to be quiet? Don't put your 2 cents. That's what threatening folk and putting your 2 cents in somebody else's business, including your own. Your affairs, you have no more rights when you get arrested. Okay? So don't threaten nobody. Don't give them any dirty looks. This is not made for TV. Don't give nobody no grits either. Okay? Gritting on folk. Give them a little head nod. Take care like you mafia. Chill. Mafia knew better. Don't threaten the state's witness. Ooh, a lot of them got hauled in for that one. Yeah, these people, a lot of them are dead and gone. But I'm going to tell you what. There's some old stories hanging around about them folk. Nice people. Nice as can be. I know a lot of people that children went to school with us. But you know what? Hey, Johnny. Don't mimic the TV screen. Because as soon as you might take this and put this in your spirit. The spirit of threatening to do hurt and harm or to somehow prevent someone from doing something. Stop it. Wow. In the United States, folks threaten folk left and right. It's amazing. But understand that your threat can turn into communicating a threat. All right? There's laws every corner, every turn. So what is Lisa teaching you? These laws. Okay? Threatening the state's witness, communicating a threat. Chill. I love you. Don't sit around feeling sorry for yourself. Don't compare yourself to someone else's life. Okay? Everybody want to come to America. It's a beautiful place. And that should tell you something. Okay? Just have children, have a wonderful life. But don't communicate a threat. And Lord knows, don't do it to a state's witness. You want to do 3 years in the feds? The state gets you. State food ain't no good. Now let me tell you about that. Remind you about that food. And some of it is outdated. They get day-old bread. Aww. You want some butter on your toast? They ain't doing that. It's so horrible. But they don't want you coming back. They don't want you in there in the first place. That's why they let the stories come out. Hello? Don't get on this sinking ship. And some people just going to walk on the ship anyway, anyhow. Don't come in this dark part, Little Red Riding Hood of the world. Stop it. Do not threaten a state's witness. Let's move forward. That was a very simple one, wasn't it, guys? Okay, number 53 is on welfare fraud. Now that, we're going to talk a little bit on that. And some people may be offended, but the only ones being offended are the ones breaking the law in the subject. Pada ping and pada pum pum. And don't cop an attitude. They say, people on welfare got bad attitudes, but they're struggling. I understand that. Okay? So, thank goodness that whoever is taking advantage legally of the system, thank God it's here. Because we don't want all these people homeless and hungry. Heck, I might need it one day. That cousin was on welfare. It is what it is. But when it comes to breaking the law and double dipping and doing deceitful things and breaking their rules, government got rules about welfare, breaking their rules and committing frauds. That's when you meet us. People get nervous. All right? You get nervous when the police come around. Those people who doing wrong. All right, let's move forward, guys. Take that test. All right? We're starting to move up because you don't want to get to 60 and 70 and you go, oh, wait a minute. I got to take my test. Oh, man, I got to get home. Long way to go home. Stick with me. Okay, guys. Come on. Let's move forward.
The weight of my mistakes depends on how I feel. Don't let it bring you down. The weight of what I say depends on how you feel, but I don't want to bring you down, down, down.